The fall of the Berlin Wall on November 9, 1989, marked a pivotal moment in world history, symbolizing the end of the Cold War and the collapse of communist regimes across Eastern Europe. The reasons behind this monumental event are multifaceted, rooted in a combination of political, social, and economic factors. One significant catalyst was the growing discontent within East Germany, where an unproductive economy plagued by external debts and a deteriorating infrastructure led to widespread dissatisfaction among its citizens. The oppressive nature of the East German regime further fueled dissent, culminating in mass protests demanding greater freedoms and reforms. In the backdrop of these internal pressures, Mikhail Gorbachev's rise to power in the Soviet Union in 1985 introduced policies of glasnost, openness, and perestroika, restructuring, which encouraged reform movements across Eastern Europe. These changes emboldened East Germans and other Eastern Bloc nations to challenge their authoritarian governments. The immediate trigger for the wall's fall was a miscommunication during a press conference by East German official Günther Schabowski, who mistakenly announced that travel restrictions were lifted effective immediately. This announcement led to thousands of East Germans flocking to the wall, overwhelming border guards who were unprepared for such an influx. The consequences of the Berlin Wall's collapse were profound and far-reaching. Firstly, it facilitated the reunification of Germany, which was officially completed in October 1990. This reunification not only restored families separated for decades but also paved the way for Germany to emerge as a leading power in Europe. Additionally, the fall of the wall acted as a catalyst for other Eastern European nations to overthrow their communist regimes. Countries like Czechoslovakia and Poland soon followed suit, leading to a domino effect that ultimately resulted in the dissolution of the Soviet Union itself by 1991. Moreover, the fall of the Berlin Wall symbolized the end of an era characterized by division and hostility between East and West. It improved US-Soviet relations significantly, as both superpowers recognized the need for cooperation rather than confrontation in a rapidly changing geopolitical landscape. The Iron Curtain that had divided Europe for decades was lifted, allowing for greater integration and collaboration among European nations. In summary, the fall of the Berlin Wall was not merely an isolated event but rather a culmination of various historical forces and societal pressures that reshaped Europe and the world at large. Its legacy continues to influence contemporary discussions about democracy, freedom, and unity in Europe today. The event serves as a reminder of how collective action can lead to significant political change and underscores the importance of open dialogue and reform in addressing societal grievances.